Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Not a topwater edition, but this is where we catch largemouth bass and I show you how to have fun catching largemouth bass. So buckle up and hang on, it's gonna be a good one. Hello everybody. It is literally 3:30 in the morning. I'm up before my alarm. I'm loaded up, almost, I gotta get the rods. We're going down to meet with Charles. I just wanted to give you guys, I don't think I've ever really went from true start to finish on some of these early morning adventures. To get on that water at daylight and you've got an hour and a half or so to get to where you're going, it takes getting up very early. So I know I don't have any mean beans in me. I got to get a mean bean or two. I'm going to get a little fired up because we got a good day going on, and kind of the reason I wanted to start this right now. Airplane. So several things we're trying to get figured out today, at least two. I'm trying out new kind of a new process, but a new rod and reel for chatterbaits, and I'm putting 3 rods up kind of against each other. Got the new one from Bass Pro Shops, the Carbon Light 2.0 rod and reel combo, but that rod, the 13 fishing rod, and our contest rod. But then before that, when we first get down there, we're going to try topwater. I got that new topwater bait from AliExpress. Going to try it. Compare it to the Mega Bass Pop X, not the Pop Max. Ain't nothing compares to a Pop Max. Although I did find, and in the topwater video for this day, I'll share the link to the one you'll see me trying, and the one that looks like a direct copy of a true Pop Max. I don't know if it'll work as good. And if you guys remember in the show that several times I've talked about, if I recommend a high-end Mega Bass bait, it would be the Pop Max. Pop X maybe, but there's a lot that come close to it. But that Pop Max and the Pop X for that matter are pretty good topwater baits. The cat's here. So anyway, just starting out in the morning. I got to get the rods. I got to go to Quick Trip, and then I got about an hour and a half drive to meet with Charles, and we're going bass fishing. Then I'll probably go by myself tomorrow, but we're going out in the Bass Baby, so let's do it. Final countdown. We are ready to rock and roll. Hang on, I gotta find the keys. I think we're ready to rock and roll. We are loaded up. Got the rods in here, as you can see. Gotta stop and get a few refreshments. Oh yeah, she fired up. Let's go. We've got 245,000 miles on Rug Burn now. Let's go. I don't know if you guys can see anything or not, because I can't. Whoa. I can't hardly see.
I really think we ought to get around there to the wind, though. Around the corner of the wind.
Charles, we just got here.
I know.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Trying out a few new things today. Trying to see if this rod and reel combo I got from Bass Pro Shops is worthy enough for to be used for chatterbaits, but we got a frog on it right at the moment. Buckle up, hang on. We're doing chatterbaits, topwater baits, and whatever else we can get in before it gets hot. It's going to be like almost 100 degrees, over 100 degrees with you know how it's going to feel. So we're in a place that was crazy grass. The grass seems to have settled down. I don't know why, but we're going to get here and catch some largemouth bass. Buckle up, hang on. It starts now. We are switching to chatterbaits. Now, last time we were here, I only had one of these baits, and if you guys remember right, I had to go rescue it out of the tree from a tree the night before. But we do have a couple now, so that's exactly the setup I was using last time we were here. But now I got just the zinkers on this one, so we're going to try both. We're going to try out our new rod and reel combo to see how I like it for chatterbaits. But then we've got all the other colors of the rainbow, some colors I didn't even have, and we're going to try a bunch of different other things. We're going to go over to this bank and drift down, kind of comparing them to topwater. But before we do, I'm going to hit this point with the chatterbait. Or this color may just not be the color of choice this go around. Yeah. That white was working, so I'm going to actually switch real quick. We still have a kind of low light condition, so I'm going to switch real quick. We'll go back to these colors once the sun comes out more. So I want to say this color was doing good, and it's done good at few other places. So I'm going to throw it. It matches our rod book more anyway, right? It's all about matching, Charles. I had somebody comment like, I'm not a girl. One of the comments like as far as doesn't matter what the rod and reel looks like together as long as it works or something.
Right.
Like, yeah, I get it, but
yeah, but if you have the choice,
right? If you have the opportunity and the choice to sort of match up, it's like, come on, dude, really?
having something that's legit and looks nice, and having
right there at the one come out and mouthed it. I watched him put his mouth on it. He didn't like grab. He just like opened his mouth, almost like he was tasting it. Just went nope, and then let go of it. I need to loosen up this reel somehow. I think I got the magnets turned down. I think the internal thing needs to be less. So I feel when I cast, it's like restricting it. Do that two different ways. I'm going to do that real quick. You guys want to watch me do that? I feel like I'm getting some crazy resistance. So this little thing's got a little pin. You just pull it, flip that up. I think these I've got wrong. I've got 3 on, 3 off. So I'm going to shut them all off. And then so they're all off, and I'm just going to put 2 on. One on opposite ends from each other. Try that. And then adjust outside from that. Oh yeah, that felt initially better. Turn this boat. Still got, managed to hit a tree, but I'm trying to get it to not feel so, it feels like it's got a pull to it, almost like when you're using BFS stuff. There we go. First true hit, and we get it in, Charles. Now I went away. We're testing out 3 combos today, but all 3 are 15-pound braid to a 15-pound copolymer leader, which is P-line original.
Hey, grab those baits.
Charles.
Oh.
You know better than
freaking
later. Those baits stuck anyway. What are those?
Freebies.
Those aren't Z-Man. Those aren't big A's. What are you doing?
Those were freebies.
Oh. No, they'll probably work.
They're Express freebies.
All right. Anyway, let's go. They're right under the boat too. I'm gonna give this color one more shot. I got a fish right there. I'm gonna give it. Hit that piece of wood right there. Oh, come off! I didn't really have a great hook set, but 1 for 1. We're gonna try a different color.
What was that?
What, not trying to skip?
Skipping?
That was me throwing a 6'8" rod with a 6'9" rod, and that extra inch hit the ground. You know what I mean? Right there. Oh, I lost another one.
That rod sucks.
I let him
You might
have
as well
that.
throw it away.
Well, right at the boat. We are changing out colors. That color does not seem to be that great. I'm trying to do this where I won't lose my stuff.
Mine aren't either. It may not be a chatterbait bite. But see, I was trying to kind of match the moss.
Right, didn't work.
No, it doesn't seem to be. It's green.
Well, I'm going with where's it at? Same color, but a different tail. I'll try that real quick, and then I'm going with a whole different color. Got one. Oh, dude. Yeah. Might need to check the drag. I yanked pretty hard. Whee! Now this is a bigger hook too. That's be able to tell a little bit if I miss any more. We missed a few fish with that smaller hook, which I eventually plan on doing away with. Whoa! Right at the... Oh, jeez! My God, he about took the rod out of my hand. So that dude nailed it. Right at the boat. That's two now. You had one too, right? Right at the boat. Jesus, look at that. Do I need a pick? Nah, not yet. Whee! My goodness. Well, is that little bit of a subtle difference? Color and different leg configuration. Looks probably more like a crawdad, I would guess. I'd swear it's a heavier chatterbait and that trailer's bigger. I'd swear it's a less vibration like coming through than with that smaller one with the smaller trailer. You know, 3/8 ounce with that definitely smaller. Oh, that was a definite hit, but I like never felt the weight. I just felt the thunk. Come on. And all that changed, I mean, it's a little, I guess maybe it's just getting a little deeper, the little heavier one. Like I was talking about, yeah, there you go. I think as long as you just kind of get it grazing across the tops of that grass, whatever you're using, it'll be game on. I think they're all over out here. Charles gone to a little BFS crank.
Thought was with the square bill getting up around the switch. And I could bounce the square bill.
Charles got another one. We're going to try to catch a big one. Alright, I need to slow this boat down. The wind is going to be our friend today, just for the fact it's going to be hot. So I think it's going to help us stay out longer. But it's going to, if it gets too strong, it could suck a little bit. I'm feeling bumps. What I'm feeling. I never did turn it on. Alright, I got one rigged up already right here with the purple dude already on it. I'm just going to try it. Definitely a way more connected feel. This rod is way more sensitive than that carbon light. Wait. Hang on, let me turn us back and out a little bit so we're not too close. Whee! 13 fishing rod is definitely legit, boys and girls. Let's just try out in the middle of nowhere while I'm turning the boat. Because in theory, this grass is everywhere. Everywhere you cast could be a bass.
And that's the thing I'm finding. I'm not sitting in the
Everywhere. Right out in the middle. That's why this place is so freaking good. And what's funny is, it's one of the only places with grass. Like, everywhere is kind of... Grass is hard to come by this year. I don't know why. Look how dark that dude is. I don't think it's just a reel. I think this rod, this is definitely... I'm going to jump to this one, but it feels way more alive. I may need to switch. Try a different one, but... Let me put that other chatterbait. I need to see if it's difference between the baits and the... That bigger half ounce with that just feels dead. All right, now I'm working right. Where was I? This bait, let me try it. Okay, there we go. There's like a world of difference in just how they feel. That little 3/8 with that bait on it just feels so much more alive. And I'm gonna try to put a different... There's one. Chatterbait game is on fire. I'm gonna try the different trailers, but what I'm finding so far is I like the way the 3/8 feels. Or it could just be the fact that that trailer bogs it down so much that it takes out the chatter. Oh, that dude is already about toast. I'm gonna try it one more time. That's the downside to why I think I'm going to start going with the Z-Man Zinkers as trailers. They just work. I think all you need is a little bit of bulk back there wiggling around past the skirt. I don't think it honestly has to do hardly anything. There's a fish. So yeah, game on with chatterbaits, guys. Game on. Game on. Whoa!
I think this one runs pretty shallow.
What, chatterbait?
No, this
Crank?
I'm thinking you're not wanting that. I'm thinking it's got a tick right off the grass.
Well, these chatterbaits with this or the Zinkers thing, they kind of do a little scooting and moving, and we got to get my other chatterbait rod out into the mix. Kind of having fun with our new one right now. I've just become accustomed to this feel I'm feeling right now, watching my rod tip shake, and I have like a direct connection with, I feel what's going on. I can feel it when it's ticking on the grass or not hitting anything, or just a little easier. I'm gonna try this. This is the actual jackhammer in a half ounce, but it's got a little Zinkers. Yeah, so it feels, you know, I think it actually doesn't feel as chattery as that 3/8. There may be something to a 3/8, just puts out a little more of a chatter, just to the fact you got a lighter weight it's making move, you know what I mean? I almost swear those 3/8 ones are a little easier to fill. I mean, you can feel, trust me, you can feel a half ounce jackhammer, but that grass right there. Well, got one. They're just out in the middle. They're just out everywhere. All right, let's get another rod into the mix. Whee! Let's go. Chatterbait challenge underway. Let's get what I think is probably my favorite chatterbait setup right here. Let's just go. Let's get it going on.